What's up, YouTube? This your boy, Mr. Bates, and just giving another opinion on this whole Las Vegas shooting massacre that's going on. And one thing that got me real pissed off is how the media, or the news, I should say, is they real good at manipulating people and brainwashing and creating lies and for whatever reason, man, just cover up the bullshit, man. And the reason why I say that is because clearly, when all this shit went down, you watch the videos and when you listen to the shots, you could obviously tell that there is more than one shooter. You hear more than one gunshots firing at the same time. And I've been saying that earlier. Since I first seen the footage, I've been saying that it sounded like more than one shooter. And it wasn't no conspiracy theory. It was just exactly what I heard. You could listen to the footage yourself. It sounds like two guns going off at the same time, but not technically at the same time. But you could tell two guns are going off back to back. And for whatever reason, man, this guy who they talking about, Steve Paddock. I mean, he may have well been a shooter, yeah, but I think it's more than one shooter. I mean, clearly you see the footage, and damn, they good at manipulating shit because they made it seem like the shooter came from the 32nd floor, I think, 32nd floor. When you see other people, cameras and footage, that's why I love technology these days. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And because the government could take control of that shit and do whatever they want. But it's a good thing because everybody have access to cameras and whatnot. And they could people are always recording shit. So basically people have a lot of footage of the shooting happening from the fourth floor. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. Sorry about that. Every time I start recording, for some reason, my damn dogs want to come and start fucking with me and get in the fucking way. But anyway, yeah, like I said, man, they just don't let the media, the news, manipulate that shit because, like I said, you clearly see shots coming from the fourth floor or whatever floor that is, but basically it wasn't from the 30-something floor like they make it seem. And shouts out to Tommy, man, because I've been following his story since he been doing this shit on his Las Vegas shooting, and this dude been gathering so much information and bringing so much logic points to this situation, and it is amazing, man. I'm glad we have someone that's actually doing it as it happened, and instead of letting the news manipulate and twist that shit around, we actually got someone who's giving you the facts as it's happening, and letting you decide for yourself. And he brings up a lot of good points. So shouts out to Tommy for that, man. But like I said, man, it ain't just because of his videos, but like anybody could see, you could see shots that are coming straight from the lower level of the building, not from the high level of the building. And like I said before in one of my videos, why they don't question the people that was neighboring the hotel that the dude was staying in, or however many dudes that was shooting at the crowd, because clearly he had a hotel room, so he had to have neighbors next door. He had to have people above him, downstairs. So someone shooting a high power rifle or automatic weapon, whatever the fuck he had, that loud in the video, so it gotta be extremely loud, like next door. Someone had to hear this shit. So why they not interviewing the guests that was like next door to these shooters that was shooting at the crowd? For real. Because like I said before, I've been in situations where I've been in a hotel, I heard shots go off. I know what a gunshot sounds like going off in another hotel room right next door to me. And this is just a handgun. So I can imagine a damn fully automatic weapon going off in a room next door to you that loud. come on, somebody had to hear some. I mean, somebody had to hear some shit like that. Not saying they could probably give more information, but basically finding out that they could pretty much determine exactly what floor these shooters was actually on. Because now they trying to make some bogus stories like the windows was blowing out because the shooter was on his floor. But man, our government got so many shady ways of fucking up the system, man, and manipulating people, man. So ain't no telling what to believe, man. But the only ones who could tell the truth are the witnesses and the people who was close to the shit. That's it. And cell phone footage. That's it. Because the media, the news, they're going to twist that shit around and make it think like it's one shooter, but clearly in the footage you see and hear that it was more than one shooter. And you see the flashes coming from the damn 4th floor or whatever it was. 5th, 4th, 6th, whatever. But it wasn't on 30-something floor. So, that's all I want to say on that shit, man. And don't let the news fool you, because the first thing they're about to do is a fucking cover up. And another fucked up shit I seen, motherfuckers doing stage crisis events, man. Like, I seen the footage that Tommy showed on his channel of a motherfucker staging a crisis event, like blowing up some cars and motherfucker bodies. Motherfucker actors come out and lay on the ground and make it seem like they dead, just to start some shit, man. Now you got motherfuckers creating crisis events on purpose, man. And man, this world's fucked up, man. You think going to another country would be okay? Then motherfuckers from other countries want to run over here to America thinking it's a better place to live a life. No, our government just as corrupt and fucked up just as the next, man, for real. Straight up. But it's your boy, Mr. Bates. And let me know your opinions and thoughts on this whole shit that's going on.